Our next comma rule that we're going to go over is called direct addresses, which just means anytime you're speaking to a person, you need a comma before and after. So you're going to start on your note sheet that's on the front of your comma packet, and you're going to fill in the before and after in your notes. And that is going to be on the page 1 of your comma notes, which is actually the back side of the front page, remember? So a noun, again, is a person in this case, or a thing, okay? Because it could be a pet or something. So anytime you're directly speaking to somebody, you need to have a comma before and after. So look at your examples down there. Hi, comma, Bob. Excuse me, comma, Susan, comma, have you seen Ed? Okay, you're talking to Bob in the first one. You're talking directly to Susan in the second one. I like your shirt, comma, Daddy-o. Okay, in that case, you're talking to Daddy-o. And baby, comma, you're the greatest. So if you turn to your practice, which is on the very back of your packet, you're going to look at the bottom, which is page 5. And you're going to practice those direct addresses. So, wrong. So we did the comma practice for the items in a series and the dates and cities. And then you're starting down here with that cute little meme, let's eat grandpa, or let's eat comma grandpa. In the first one, the joke is that you're talking about eating grandpa. And in the second one, you're talking to grandpa, telling him it's time to eat. So that one, commas are very important. Okay. So if we do number 1 together, Arthur, comma, you really should consider running for office again. Okay. Anytime you're speaking to somebody, you need one before and after. If it's at the beginning of the sentence, you only need it after. Okay. Go ahead and hit pause and complete 2 through 5. And the second comma rule we're going to talk about are direct quotations. So anytime you are writing dialogue, anytime you're quoting something from a text, okay, you need to have a comma to offset that quotation. All right, kids always forget these up in the air, these 2 little commas up in the air, they're not called commas. These are called quotation marks, okay? You need quotation marks to show that they're somebody else's words that you are using. So in the first example, we've talked about this quote before. Here's the beginning of my quote. There is no try, comma, it's tucked into the quotation mark. So it's inside there, nice and neat. Okay, comma, quotation mark, Yoda told Luke, comma, because here's another one, quotation mark, only do or do not. Okay, so I need a comma here at the end of the first break of the quote. This is the he said, she said, right? And you need a comma here because my quotation continues. So it needs to offset it. So if you're back on your notes page, the back side of that first page, you need to fill in comma in your fill in the blank notes. And then the second one, my favorite singer was Elvis Presley, comma, again, tucked into that quotation mark. It's never on the outside. It's always tucked in neatly. Okay. My mother answered. In this case, these quotations are signifying your mother's dialogue. So what you're going to do is go to that first page. It's the loose page that I gave you today. And you're going to, excuse me, use those same examples. They're right here, the same ones that are on your notes. Okay. Let's do the first one together. And then you're going to continue. You are actually rewriting the sentence. Okay. So capitals at the beginning, the quotation marks have to be in the right place. Punctuation has to be at the end. Anything that's capitalized in the sentence needs to be capitalized in your sentence. And then as always, you're going to circle your commas. Okay. So I'm just going to hit enter so you can see my answer a little bit better. I'm going to start with my quotations. The race begins when I fire the gun, comma, quotation. I tuck that in because this is what the referee said. Okay. So the race begins when I fire the gun, comma, to offset the he said, she said. Okay. There are 6 left. Okay. Your job is to go through, put your commas where they belong, circle them. And again, you're rewriting these sentences. Make sure they're neat so I can read them. Okay. If you need help, please reach out, raise your hand, and I will get to you as soon as I can. Thank you. Good luck.